we are just over a week removed from the pay-per-view Money in the Bank. We saw, as we saw last week, Paul Heyman has officially realigned himself with Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, and they are going after CM Punk. What's going to happen with that? What's going to happen with what will be the story of the new general manager, Mr. Brad Maddox, and how will the John Cena Daniel Bryan championship match shape up? We are just about to go live on Raw. Let's get to the show. Daniel Bryan and John Cena come out along with Brad Maddox to open the show with a contract signing for the match at SummerSlam. John Cena actually tries to suck up to the internet fans by saying that he believes that Daniel Bryan is the best competition available in the WWE. He has a lot of respect for Daniel Bryan and so forth, but the way it came off, it just seemed like he was trying to suck up to the internet fans. He tried to say that Daniel Bryan, that people want to make fun of Daniel Bryan because of his size and his stature, and that size shouldn't matter when it comes to the WWE Championship, and he runs off names like Shawn Michaels and others that have been around the same size as Daniel Bryan. But like I said, it just came off as Cena trying to suck up to the WWE, the internet fans. The contract signing ends when Maddox says, after both men have signed the contract, Maddox, who was playing the role of not believing in Daniel Bryan, as the number one contender, he says to prove himself, Daniel Bryan will be in multiple matches tonight, which he didn't really say how many, but he said multiple matches. I have a feeling that one of those matches will probably be Big Show, who's scheduled to return tonight, but that's just my opinion. But we still got more Raw to go, so let's get back. First match of the night, Alberto Del Rio, the World Heavyweight Champion, one-on-one with Sheamus. They were hyping up Sheamus' injury, bruised leg from the Money in the Bank ladder match he was in, which led to Sheamus trying to hit the white noise, but his leg buckled from all the injury and the pressure on his leg. His leg buckled and Del Rio took advantage, rolling him up for the 1-2-3. Del Rio gets the win. But I find it very interesting that I live in Atlanta, and they just showed before during the match, they went on a commercial, and they showed a commercial for WWE Live coming to Atlanta sometime this week, I think. It shows Alberto Del Rio, CM Punk, and Dolph Ziggler, I think, in a triple threat. Could this be a preview of sorts for the SummerSlam coming up? Could we see Del Rio one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler for the world title again? I hope it happens, but we all know that WWE likes to try to change things up at the last second. So it could end up being Dolph versus Big E, and Big E Langston, and Del Rio against someone brand new, but we'll have to wait to see how that turns out. But still to come, CM Punk and his condition after being destroyed by Brock Lesnar last Monday, and Mark Henry is looking for some revenge against the Shield. Plus, apparently, The Miz is the new host of SummerSlam this year. He'll also be hosting The Miz TV tonight, when he'll have the entire cast of Totally Divas, the new reality diva show, which is coming up this weekend. I'm not even gonna review that segment. I'm not even gonna talk about it unless something like really spectacular happens, which I don't think it will. But during the match with Sheamus, I forgot to mention, with Sheamus and Del Rio, they did show Sandow backstage holding the Damien Sandow backstage holding the Money in the Bank briefcase, which he can cash in on Del Rio or whoever the world champion is whenever he wants in the next year. It should be interesting to see how that turns out. But let's get back to Raw. We come back to Raw, where they show the replay of Vicky Guerrero being announced as the general manager of SmackDown. They then go to backstage where both Teddy Long and Booker T are both being interviewed at the same time. It's still teasing the whole Teddy Long Booker T rivalry for some reason. I don't know where it's gonna go, but Booker T at one point threatened to have Teddy Long thrown out of the building like Teddy was thrown out by Vicky on SmackDown. And Teddy Long says that that's what Booker's all about, physical violence. And in his opinion, if it wasn't going to be himself as the general manager, then maybe McMahon made the right decision by not hiring Booker T. Booker looked shocked as we went back to the ring to see Christian make his entrance. His match is up next, but they just went to a commercial again. While we have a moment, I want to say happy birthday to two men. I don't know if anybody will see this before Tuesday, but it's Monday, July 22nd, the birthday of two great athletes in WWE history. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and the one and only Fandango. And Shawn Michaels, I want to say happy birthday to both of them. But we still got over 2 hours of Raw left, so let's get back to the show. Christian gets another win over Titus O'Neil. That's 3 in a row this week. They said they actually try to push Christian to a world title match. They keep mentioning one more match, but I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But after the commercial break, we come back to Mark Henry, who's in the ring. He calls out the Shield to finish what they started last week when they triple bombed him in the middle of the ring. But as soon as the Shield come out, they start fighting Mark Henry, and Mark Henry is saved by the Usos, who come to the rescue, and it breaks into a 3-on-3 wall, which sees the Shield escape through the crowd. It's just gonna be build up to a triple 3-on-3 at SummerSlam, or is it gonna be another tag team title match for the Usos and possibly a U.S. title match for Mark Henry? Either way, I want to see it. But we then go backstage to Daniel Bryan's locker room, where John Cena offers to help him out during the multiple matches he's having tonight, which looks like it's gonna be 3. Daniel Bryan insists that he doesn't need help, that he'll win all 3 matches on his own, and if John Cena comes out during any of those matches, it'll prove that Cena believes, just like most of the WWE superstars that Daniel Bryan isn't cut out to be the number one contender. But we still got more Raw, so let's get back. Dolph Ziggler gets a win over Dylan Young. Get a really good match. Seemed more of a, it didn't seem like such a squash match that I thought it was gonna be, but after the match, Dolph celebrating when Big E runs into the ring with AJ standing on the outside. It looks like Big E's gonna do more damage, but Ziggler outmaneuvers him and tosses him over the top rope. As soon as Big E tries to run back in, Ziggler slides out of the ring and heads up the ramp, claiming he's better than both of them in the ring. So I'm guessing they're leading to possibly a one-on-one between Ziggler and Big E at SummerSlam. If Ziggler doesn't get his world title match, which it doesn't look like he's getting, who's Del Rio gonna end up fighting now? But we'll have to wait to see how that turns out. But we still got more a little under hour and a half of Raw, so let's get back. After a unmentionable segment for the Divas, Totally Divas show coming this weekend. I don't know what day. With Miz TV. That I'm gonna skip past that and talk about Brad Maddox backstage in his office when Triple H comes in and asks why he's so down on Daniel Bryan being the number one contender to the WWE Championship. He then Triple H suggests that maybe a certain old man was in his ear, was in Maddox's ear, and during the segment, during the contract signing segment, and he says that there are two trains in the WWE right now. One is the future, and one is heading towards the future, and one is a dead end. And Maddox better decide which one he wants to be on very quickly. And then, in a somewhat of a timing error, in my opinion, Triple H walks off camera, and all of a sudden, Stephanie is on the other side, and says that she has an idea that she's come up with to help Maddox keep the peace between her dad and Triple H, and tells him to hop on her train, as it were. It's and get in sync with her or whatever. But it's the continuation of the McMahon power struggle. It's supposed to lead into WrestleMania. We then go back to the lane where Cody Rhodes goes one-on-one with the birthday boy Fandango, and he gets Cody gets the win after Damien Sandow, who was on commentary, tries to jump up on the apron and distract him, but instead Cody gets the disaster kick, kicking Sandow's Money in the Bank briefcase into Fandango's face, setting up for the Crossroads for the 1-2-3. Very good match, good back and forth match, and I'm really looking forward to Cody versus Damien, possibly at SummerSlam. It should be interesting to see, but we still got another little over an hour left on Raw, so let's get back. It's official, it'll be the best in the world. The Best versus the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar, the best versus the Beast at SummerSlam. They just had an awesome back and forth with CM Punk in the middle of the ring and Paul Heyman on the Titantron. It said via satellite. But another awesome back and forth promo between the two. And it's been made official. Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. SummerSlam. Can't wait to see it. The best versus the Beast. But coming up next, the whole effing show, RVD, is in action. So let's get back to Raw. RVD gets another win over Wade Barrett, and it seems like a pretty good. Barrett got a lot of offense in, but it ends up with the 5-star frog splash for the win for RVD. They seem to be pushing him a lot. I wonder if he's gonna be at SummerSlam or what's gonna happen. But with RVD in the future, or if it's just a way of getting people to watch the product again. But coming up next, the multiple match challenge for Daniel Bryan. How many people will he have to fight? We'll have to wait to see. I'm thinking it's probably 3 because that's what they're showing in the graphic, but it could be more than that. And like I said, I think it's going to be one of them, at least it's going to be Big Show. Probably the last one, because they said last week Big Show's supposed to be returning tonight. And I haven't seen him yet. So, looking for him to show up on during this segment. So let's get back to see if I'm like. The main event match sees Daniel Bryan face 3 different opponents, first starting with Jack Swagger, making him tap out to the yes, no lock. This led into an epic match with Antonio Cesaro. Well, that sees Cesaro try his tossing European uppercut that he usually finishes people with. But instead, this time, Bryan turned it into a roll-up for the 1, 2, 3. This led to the third match with Ryback, which wasn't quite as long as the second match, but it ends up with Ryback putting Daniel Bryan through a table. This brings out John Cena to chase off Ryback and challenge him for a tables match next week on Raw. Once again, John Cena can't do what he's asked, and he can't stay out of the main event. But we didn't go to the back. Well, Brian Maddox is watching the match as it ends. We see Vince McMahon come into his office and suggest that Maddox make a match between Daniel Bryan and the Big Red Machine, Kane. Is Kane actually going to show up on Raw, or is it going to next week, or is it going to be like when they advertised Big Show last week for this week, and he didn't show up at all? But I thought he was going to be the last guy to fight Daniel Bryan, but of course, like I said, it ended up being Ryback. But that's Raw for this week. I'll see you for the rest of the week for the rest of my videos. See you tomorrow, possibly.